Hello and welcome back for one last time. So, I wanted to end your 5 sessions of this mindfulness practice with a gift. So, over the 5 sessions, we've been exploring different ways of using mindfulness. We've been doing a 5 minute and a 1 minute mindfulness practice using a variety of techniques, right from drawing to using our senses, as well as doing our yoga breath, as well as tactile, a whole range of different ways of doing mindfulness, which gives you opportunities to do it at home, to do it in the office when you are in the office, because some of them you can use really short techniques. So hopefully you've been given some inspiration of when you can do this. And just to remind you, the reason that we try these different techniques and the reason why we use these mindfulness practices is to move us from that negative to positive mindset, so that when we're feeling stressed or anxious, when we're getting those real negative feelings, we can interrupt that feeling. Or when we're hearing that negative chatter, we can stop, pause that chatter by doing these mindfulness techniques. So the gift I wanted to give you as this last parting session is a 12-minute mindfulness practice, really letting you embrace and really experience that deep relaxation. And so, as always, I'm going to turn my video off so I don't distract you from what I present to you in this last mindfulness practice. So when you're ready, I would like you to get yourself nice and comfortable. Find a really comfortable sitting position with your feet firmly on the floor, your chest open, just allowing your body to relax. And start off by taking some deep breaths in. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, take a deep breath in, breathing out. Now allow your breathing to follow its own natural rhythm. Breathing in and out easily. And if at all your mind wanders throughout this practice, just bring it back to whatever sense we are working on. So let's start by asking you to place your hand on your chest. And you may feel your heartbeat. And you may feel the rising and falling of your chest. So place your hand where you can feel the rising and falling of your chest. And just notice the rise and the fall. Notice your hand moving up and moving down. Now bring your hand down to your stomach. And this time, as you're feeling the rise and fall of your stomach, notice the temperature of your hand on your stomach. Whether it's hot or whether it's cold. Just notice the temperature of your hand as your breath goes in and your breath goes out. Now bring your attention to your fingertips, putting your finger and thumb together on both hands. And with a soft, slight tension, just feel the ridges of that forefinger and thumb as you gently rub them together, feeling the natural indents of your fingertips. Now place your hands together, and I'm going to invite you to move your fingertips from fingertip down to wrist, moving your hands against each other and just feeling the sensation of your fingers moving from your fingertips right down to your wrist. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back to that sensation of those fingertips to wrist. Now I'm going to invite you to place your hands on your lap by the side of your chair and just feel the weight of your hands and your arms and your elbows as they lay rested. Just feel the weight without judgment. Now notice your whole body occupying your seat. Feeling the weight of that calm and relaxed body. And notice where your body contacts the seats. Notice the contact point of your back, of your shoulders. Noticing the contact point on your bum and on your legs, or even on your feet. And let's bring your attention way down onto your feet. And just feel your feet grounded on the floor, or heavy as they hang loose. Now I'm going to invite you to wiggle those lovely toes. Wiggle those toes. Just feeling your toes. Now let's bring our attention onto our hearing. And I'm going to invite you to listen to the furthest away sound that you can possibly hear. Listen to the outside world. Listen to the noises of the outside. Now bring your attention inwards to your room, or to the rooms closest to you. And you may hear internal noises, clocks ticking, pipes creaking, monitors humming. Listen for those internal noises. Now bring your attention even further inwards into your own body. And if you haven't already heard, hear the sound of your own breathing as you breathe in and out. You may want to just exaggerate the sound of that breath. And whilst we're focusing on breath, I want you to take your attention to the very top of your head. And I want you to imagine there being a beam of light, a sunlight burst of warmth. And imagine that sunlight hitting the top of your head and going down to your shoulders. Imagine that warm sunlight glow reaching your chest and your back. That lovely warm sunlight glow reaching your legs as it reaches down to your knees and way down to your toes. This time, let's breathe in that warm sunlight along with a positive word of your choice. It could be calm, it could be hope, it could be love, tranquility, any positive word that feels right to you in a moment. So take that positive word, breathing it in with those lovely warm sunlight rays from the top of your head, breathing that positive word down to your shoulders, down to your chest, breathing that positive word down to your stomach, breathing it way down into the tops of your legs, past your knees and down to those toes. So let's breathe this positive, warm word once more. So breathing in from the top of your head, down to your shoulders, down to your chest, past your stomach, breathing that positive word and lovely warm glow down to the tops of your legs, your knees, right down to your toes. And I'm going to stay quiet for a few seconds and allow you to breathe in your own pace, that lovely positive word. And don't worry if your mind has wandered or keeps wandering. Just simply bring it back to whatever you're paying attention to, whichever sense you're working on. So I'm going to invite you to just take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Bring your attention back around and pause. So I hope you enjoyed that 12-minute mindfulness practice and you're feeling really lovely, calm and refreshed and positive. So all that remains for me to say is, once again, thank you from myself, Kate Flory, Kapow Coaching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.